welcome back to the online classes. I hope you all are safe and sound. Today we are going to start with the second chapter, that is operation on whole numbers. And the very fresh topic is distributive property of multiplication over addition. Last time I have explained you property of addition, properties of subtraction and properties of multiplication. Over here some of the properties of multiplication is left, so I will continue with the properties of multiplication. And the sixth property is distribution property of multiplication over addition. Why it is called distributive property of multiplication over addition? Just because of the plus sign over here, that is why it is called distributive property of multiplication over addition. Let us see what it says. If a, b and c are whole numbers, over here we are taking three whole numbers, then according to the property a into b plus c is equal to a into b plus a into c. Over here first I am going to multiply a by b in one bracket, plus sign will come over here in the middle, and again I will multiply a by c, so it will be a into b plus a into c. Let us see with the help of an example. If a is equal to 3, b is equal to 5 and c is equal to 4, then according to the property a into b plus c in one bracket is equal to a into b plus a into c. So when we are going to put the value of a, b and c, what I will get? 3 into 5 plus 4 is equal to 3 into 5 plus 3 into 4. So 3 into 5 plus 4 makes 9 is equal to 3 5s are 15 plus 3 4s are 12. So 3 9s are 27 is equal to 27. So you can see both LHS and RHS are coming equal. If you have to prove it, then you have to prove both LHS and RHS will be equal. It is must to prove that LHS is equal to RHS. Let us see another property, that is distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. Why it is called distributive property of multiplication over subtraction? Just because of the minus sign over here. Previously there was plus sign, that is why it is called distributive property of addition, but over here there is a minus sign, so it is called distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. Let us see what it says. If a, b and c are whole numbers, then a into b minus c in one bracket is equal to a into b in one bracket minus, just because of this minus sign will come over here, into minus a into c in one bracket. Let us see with the help of an example. If a is equal to 4, b is equal to 6 and c is equal to 2, then according to the property a into b minus c is equal to a into b in one bracket minus a into c in another bracket. When we are going to put the value of a, b, c, I am going to get 16 is equal to 16. This shows that LHS is equal to RHS. Whenever these type of problems are going to come, you are going to apply a formula, and you are going to apply formula. After applying formula, you have to break the formula. Then this is LHS and this is RHS. Only you have to prove that LHS is equal to RHS. Let us come to the new property, that is properties of division. The very first property is closure property. Let us see what it says. If a and b are any two whole numbers and b is not equal to 0, remember that this condition is very much important. If b is not equal to 0, then a divided by is not necessarily a whole number. Means if you are going to divide a whole number by any number, it is not necessary that whatever answer we are going to get, it will be a whole number. Let us see with the help of an example. If a is equal to 4 and b is equal to 2, then according to the property a divided by is equal to 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. That is a whole number. Let us see another example. If A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 7, then according to the property A divided by B is equal to 5 divided by 7, what will be the answer? Definitely it will come in decimal. So it is not a whole number. I hope it is clear to everyone. Let us start with another topic, that is division by 1 and by the number itself. We almost know that if a whole number is divided by 1, whatever the answer we are going to get is a number itself. But in second case, if a whole number is divided by itself, means 4 divided by 4, whatever the answer we are going to get is 1. That is also a whole number. So there are two cases, if a number is divided by 1 or if a number is divided by itself. There are two different answers. When a number is divided by 1, we are going to get the number itself. But when a number is divided by itself, we are going to get 1 as a whole number. I hope it is clear. Let us come to another topic, that is division by 0. There are two cases. Let us see first. If A is a whole number other than 0, if we are talking about a whole number other than 0, then 0 divided by A is equal to 0. Note, 0 divided by 0 is not defined. If we are going to divide 0 upon 0, it is not defined. Second case, if a whole number is divided by 0, we get the answer as infinite. Means if A divided by 0 means it will be infinite. I hope all the topics are very much clear to everyone. Now this chapter is over. Along with this video, I am going to send my lesson plan, and you have to do that lesson plan in your classwork copy. Till then, be safe. Goodbye.